if you didn't sell out your building for 6 months, like it's really kind of still pretty normal, isn't it? Like if you go to New York, how long does it take to sell out a building there? There isn't much to choose from if you do want to buy something now, is there?
What do you mean?
Like has there been a condo launch downtown recently? And then even if there has, it's like there's one in one place or like two or three, right? Like it's a pretty big area downtown.
There's more standing inventory in the pre-construction market than there's been in a long time, like 16,000 units. So there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
It's just typically not recent launches, right? It's a lot of stuff that launched
leftover inventory. Yeah, that's kind of weird, eh?
It's I mean it's not that weird. Like it reminds me of 2016, 2015, like before condos ran. Like it's pretty normal.
It's back to normal.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like for a while I've been saying, you know, it's too hot here. And, you know, if you didn't sell out your building for 6 months, like it's really kind of still pretty normal, isn't it? Like if you go to New York, how long does it take to sell out a building there or anywhere other than
years?
Toronto, right?
In New York, they usually have inventory after closing, right?
They usually do. And I mean, a lot of times, Mr. Tom Story, welcome to the show.
Mr. Resale.
Good morning, boys. How are you?
Mr. Resale.
Recon and developer. What's going on?
We're waiting for TK to come back on the show, but everything's looking good, at least from a YouTube perspective for everybody on the screen right now for next year, right? Everybody's views are starting to go up. Here we go, Mr. TK. But what about sales? Are sales so Jordan was just saying that leads are relatively healthy at the moment.
Yeah.
Right. And I watch your show, so I know that, you know, things seem to be picking up for you guys. And I speak to TK. He feels kind of busy.
Yeah. At the end of last year, I was saying like people woke up at the beginning of 2023 and decided they liked real estate again because the end of 2022 was just so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
This year, it seems like December 1st, they decided that. We had a weirdly busy December. Not sale prices or anything crazy or multiple offers or anything, but like people wanted to do things, which I wasn't expecting.
What do you mean by wanted to do things? Like make lowball shitty offers that won't go anywhere? Or
no, but we got them accepted. That's the thing.
I think we did accepted.
We did 6 buyer condo sales in December. And I think in the next 6 months, those prices are going to look good.
These are on resales, right? But these are on resale. Yeah. Can you go into a pre-con office, Jordan, and give them a lowball offer on their price list? Like, does that happen?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's a free country.
Well, I in the past, you know, I would go buy a pre-construction house when way back in the day, and I'd like cross off all this stuff on the contract, and I'd add in all these things, and they would say, no, like we're not accepting any of this, right? But
yeah, I mean, like
now.
Look, it depends. Like at Pickering City Center, they weren't accepting any adjustments on the agreement of purchase and sale. It was boilerplate, take it or leave it, no adjustment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on the project, the developer, and what margin they have. If they have a lot of margin, you go into the sales office, you're like, look, I'm unrepresented, you know, cut me a break on price because there's no commission here. Like they might be willing to do that now, whereas last year or the year prior, they would have been like, no, take a hike.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, it is interesting. Tom, do you feel like people are trying to front run a bit? Because what I've noticed is we had a lot of assignments that have been sitting, right? Because a lot of times with assignments, they might take a low ball and lose half their deposits, but they're not going to list for that. Their asking price is never going to be that. So they're going to say listed at purchase price plus 5%, and let's hope for the best, right? And I'm like, listen, you're going to get low balls on this. You got to prepare yourself. Which is why I always say there's a return on pain in the ass. A lot of people will look at assignments and say there's no good deals. And I'm like, there's no good deals on paper. You got to reach out to these people. I mean, we just had one where the guy was listed. It was a freehold in Markham. The guy was listed at 2.2, which was the original purchase price. We got it done for 1.8. Yeah. So you have to be putting out those low bids if you want a chance of success. But anyways, my point is we had assignments that were sitting on the market for 3 months with no activity. And one example is just yesterday, we got 2 offers in the same day on an assignment that hadn't had a price change, that had just been sitting there for 3 months with 0 interest. And it just kind of feels like people are trying to front run the market a little bit right now.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good.
It's good. I like that. That was good.